Hey, what's going on, everybody? Matt Campbell here, and this is Reach. So we took a little bit of a break or whatever last week. No video message or anything. Just kind of wanted to spend some time with family and just kind of relax my mind for a little bit. And so today I want to come with you for the message tomorrow because tomorrow we have more things going on. We are celebrating our smallest daughter's 4th birthday. Yay! Birthday party, which means that tomorrow is going to be absolutely nuts. If you have kids, then you know that it gets that way. So anyway, on to the message for this week. So I'm sitting here in my car thinking, right, and I looked this up the other day, and the odds, the statistics on car wrecks is 1 in 5,000, right? And whenever you think about that number specifically, that's not that big. That's not that big of a chance that you're getting in a wreck anytime soon, right? But compare that to the odds of a plane crash. It's 1 in 11 million are the odds, or the chances of you getting on an airplane and that thing going down while you're on it. Now, why do I say this? Well, think of it this way. For me personally, I don't know about any of you, but for me personally, and I'm sure that anybody else who's never flown can relate, there's this factor that says that, okay, that's uncomfortable for me. That's something new. That's something different. I'm not used to it. I've never been on one. Yeah, so I'm afraid of going down, right? But if you look at the statistics, in fact, it's safer up there. And I got to thinking, like, why is that? Why is it safer up there? Well, let's look at driving for a minute. You're in a car. You've got the distractions of the radio. You've got the distractions of other people. You've got the distractions of your phone. You've got other cars. You've got people crossing the road, animals running out in front of you. I mean, there could be any number of things, but there are tons of distractions while you're driving your car down the road. And maybe that's one of the reasons that people get in car wrecks more than a plane goes down. Now, compare that to flying, man. If you're in the air, there's no distractions up there. I mean, maybe another plane, but what are the chances of that really happening, right? If 1 in a million or if 1 in 11 million are the odds of a plane going down, then I'm pretty sure the odds of you running into another plane or something while you're out there is even, lower than that. That's not the point of the message today, but you get what I'm trying to say, I hope. So anyway, you're up there in the air, there's less distractions. So yeah, and you're down here, you have to follow these preset roadways. You have to follow these predetermined areas and paths and directions to go. And there's not too much you can there's not too much you can turn off of. There's not too much you can change about your day-to-day routine as far as where you're going and where you're going to arrive. And I think that in our minds, we do this when it comes to facing an addiction, when it comes to stepping out boldly in Jesus' name, when it comes to stepping up and being the man of the family that we're supposed to be, when it comes to really, really addressing things that come our way, whenever it comes to walking out a dream, whenever it comes to building something, building that legacy or taking a step out in faith and going for something that you feel that the Lord's called you to, man, there's a sense of fear there. There's a sense of, man, this is uncomfortable, right? But if you stay in your car, right, if you stay where you're at and you're thinking, if you stay where you're at in your situation and never take that step of faith, then you're always going to follow, your actions are always going to reflect that preset pathway, that pre-programmed thinking. And when you step out of that box, so to speak, when you step out of that and, man, get on that plane, or as a buddy of mine posted from, Prepare the Way, big shout out to Gordon Lake for what he's doing, by the way. You got to step out of the boat you'll never change your destination. You'll never change your destiny if you continue to follow these preset mindsets, these preset ways of thinking that we're programmed from the time that we grow up. And, in Romans 12, it says a lot about this. And in the second verse, it says that we're transformed by the renewing of our minds. So it all starts with our thinking, man. So if you are facing something that's uncomfortable, if you're facing an addiction, if you're facing a financial struggle, if you're facing whatever, right here, fill in the blank, man, you're not going to get there if you don't step out of this preset pathway, if you don't step out in faith and get on a plane. Something else about planes, man, something else about being in the air. You can see the bigger picture, right? If you stay down here in all these roadways that you're familiar with, you'll never see anything else because you see, oh, another struggle. Oh, another phone call. Oh, another stop sign. Get what I'm saying? You can't see the bigger picture. But when you're up here, you have to rely on God's grace to keep you sustained. And that's the point of the message. So change your thinking. If you're facing something that feels uncomfortable, take that step of faith, man. Get out of your car, get out of your preset paths of action and thinking. Change your thinking, elevate your thoughts so you can see the bigger picture. Pray about it, think about it, and change your destination. God bless you. Have a great day.